Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I got a video on Cyberpunk 2077, and these are a few things that they should have in the sequel. Starting off, the life paths. Cyberpunk 2077 launched with 3 life paths: Street Kid, Nomads, and Corpo. Though they had 3 of these, they really weren't all in depth. The life paths you chose really pretty much only affected the first like 20 minutes of the game, and there were some choices in dialogue you could have depending on your life path, but other than that, there's really nothing that the life path you choose in the beginning affects. So hopefully in the sequel, whenever that comes out, we get a more flushed out life path system where the path you choose in the beginning actually affects whatever you do in the story. Number 2, the city. Nice city. The city that CD Projekt Red created is great. It's awesome. Everyone loves it, but the only problem with it is just that it feels kind of dead. Even with all the crowds you see around the city, it just doesn't feel like a city, you know. Think of something like, I'll just say like GTA, the city in that game, it just feels alive constantly, even if you're playing story mode, you know, not just online, because that has real people in it. But yeah, even if you're playing story mode, the city constantly feels alive, and like there's a lot to do. I'm not saying there's not a lot to do in Cyberpunk, but because there is. But it's just when you're driving around in a lot of areas, there's just no cars, or it's really quiet, you know. This just needs to be more density in the city, you know, a lot more people there, a lot more cars you see. The AI needs to be it needs to be better. Number 3, a sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 needs a better police system. One where, I'm going to use GTA again. You commit a crime, the cops get called on you, they chase you, they start shooting at you. I mean, this game does have cops that shoot at you, but if you're in your car, you can just run away and get away and lose the cops in like 30 seconds. So yeah, that definitely needs to be something they work on. Though I'm pretty sure when they put out the Edge Runners anime and the update for the game, they said they were working on fixing that issue right there that I just said. They were gonna like make a whole new thing, a whole new system for the cops. So I'm assuming that just means that they're gonna be able to chase you around the city if you do something. Though it would be kind of hard because this city, the roads and streets, some of them are just very tight. And that brings me to my next problem. In the next game, if it takes place in Night City or even a whole new city, the roads in the city just need to be wider. Because if you're getting chased by cops and there's a whole line of cars in front of you, there's barely any room to get around. So yeah, that's something that definitely needs to be worked on. Number 5, more options in the cyberware category. It is 2077. I should be able to have miniguns in my arms, okay? I should be able to freaking have wings or something and fly around the city, a jetpack or something. Boost jumping is cool, but like, it's 2077. I feel like I should be able to do more, you know? Is that just me? I just feel like you should be able to do more. We can be able to do more. So in the next game, hopefully, they have, you know, more options in the cyberware category. Things like, I don't know, an arm cannon. We have the, it's like an arm cannon. It's just you shoot a missile out your arm, but it can do better. It's kind of weak too. You can do better. I think you can have like an automatic gun in your arm. I don't know, a laser gun in your arm or something. I hate to use this guy as an example, but look at Adam Smasher. His whole body is augmented. He has a full body of cyberware and technology. I think most people who play this game and who enjoyed it want more of that or something like that, because you can only have a certain amount, like a very limited amount, I think, in my opinion, of cyberware. You can have something on your arm, legs, and your head pretty much, and that's it. And not only weapons, I also mean being able to customize your body parts to look somewhat like Adam Smash, or even like Johnny Silverhand. He has a silver arm. Number 6, customization. Now the game right now in its current state does have a good amount of customization, like being able to customize the cyberware from the jump. You customize what you're wearing on top, bottom, shoes, your face, and everything. So when I say customization, more customization, I mean being able to customize your house, your car, your weapons even. Because like I said, it is 2077. I feel like we should be able to change the handle grips, our type of ammo, the barrels, the stock, everything. I just feel like we should be able to change more than the sight and the type of muzzle we have on our gun. Number 7, New Game Plus. Now I do know New Game Plus isn't something you can easily implement into a game, because you have to rebalance everything in order for it to fit for that specific person's weapons and what they have. So I do understand why they didn't put it in a game, especially in the beginning of when it released. But there are a lot of games similar to this game, maybe even bigger, that have New Game Plus. So I think that they just took their time with the sequel. They could implement it into a game, whether it be in the beginning or a little bit after it releases. Number 8, this kind of goes with the customization that I spoke about before, but being able to buy like actual houses. Because there are mansions in the game. I'm not sure exactly what part of the map they are, but there's a whole section of the map where there's just a bunch of big houses, mansions. I do think you should definitely be able to buy those in a game like this. I don't know, it's just something that I feel like they should have been in the game already. Before the Edge Runners update came out a few months ago, you couldn't even change your apartment or the interior of your apartment, which I think that was definitely something you should have been able to do from the beginning. So that's something they should definitely focus on in the sequel to this game, just to make it feel more whole. I think all these things that I'm mentioning will make the game feel just more whole and more of a complete game. Number 9. Now this is just something I think that, I don't know if anybody else thinks that they should do, but I think that they should have a tie-in, more of a tie-in with the Edge Runners anime. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, but I know they got rid of like everybody in the end, but I just think like who we have? We have Lucy left and Falco. I think we could definitely do more with Lucy, especially. If CD Projekt Red decides to continue with the character V, I just think it would be cool to see the interaction between the two characters, you know, us being the one who took out Atom Smasher. But I would also be completely fine with them leaving that whole story alone, because the way it ended, I think it was a bittersweet ending, right? It was very sad actually. But I wouldn't blame them for wanting to just move on and leave that in the past for what it was, because it was a great story, great anime, and really I think just leaving it alone would kind of fit with the whole theme of Night City. David, Lucy, everyone a part of that team, they all had their run, but now let's just leave them alone, leave Lucy, Falco alone. They've been through enough. Let's just focus on V. So yeah, that's the list I got for you guys for Cyberpunk 2077 2, or I guess they're calling it Cyberpunk Orion. Let me know what you guys think. What do you want to see in this game? What do you want to see kept in this game and improved on? And what do you want to see brought into this game? Like the video if you like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.